Full day here, ping pong time, and we're going to go to Eden. Take the tender, the shuttle boat to Eden for a look of this last stop before Sydney. And here comes Folka. What's so funny?
Shooting with your nose again.
Yeah. What can I do? What can I tell you?
I think I'm going to give my glasses on. She's on her way.
You want to do the tender or not?
What?
You want to take the tender?
No, I'm going to play ping pong.
After that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on the tender now. No, that's one of the helpers to get on and off the tender, which is rocking a little bit. Pretty smooth seas today. Right alongside the regatta, Oceania Lines. Here's our captain of the tender, ready to go. And here are the beautiful hills of Eden. We're in the Bay of Eden, the Garden of Eden. Garden spot of Australia. Another tender coming in, taking our place as we head to the dock. Oh, sailboats. Tender coming in, the sailboat going away, and we're having a good old time. You can do some whale watching from here. Freedom Charters, and there's a pirate here waiting on the docks. I don't see a parrot with him though. Is he drinking a beer? What's he got in his hand? Full regalia. This is Eden. I'm on the ground. Well, there's a bunch of tents here selling handcrafted goods made in Eden. Some lounge pillows for people doing a lot of picnics. Taking the shuttle bus into town, about 5 minutes away, he says.
Town and some of the features of the town. This area around here where the jetties are and the fishing fleet, Snug Cove. Twofold Bay and Snug Cove were named by early explorers of the east coast of Australia. In the 1790s they came into Eden or into Twofold Bay for the first time, and they were forced in here because of bad weather. The whalers, the Aborigines, also the killer whales. The killer whales used to herd some of the humpbacks and the right whales into Twofold Bay to make it easier for the whalers to catch them. The killer whales, each individual animal is identifiable. Only club in the town. When we get down to the bottom of the hill here, we come past a wooden building on the left-hand side of the bus, which was the original Catholic church here in Eden. It is now a community hall. But there is a connection. They have the graves up here, opposite the fence up the front. They've got themselves an ocean view.
There's a cemetery right on the bay. This is North Bay. Population of the town is 3,500. At its peak it was 4,500.
Every day of the fishing
That's the Garden of Eden trailer park.
In the last 15 or 20 years there have been major restructures in those industries. To give you an example, we have the chip mill, which you may have seen if you could see through the fog when you came in this morning, but you'll certainly see as you go out this afternoon. Again, a viable industry, but just a fraction of what it used to be.
In the port area, here is tent lady with Aboriginal artwork, designs, necklaces around her neck. Quite lovely. Quite nice. This is some of the dream artwork. Just read a little poster on one of the gift items that they try to capture their dreams in art. They have a killer whale museum here. The bus guide was telling us about an old killer whale that died after about 40 years of herding whales, compact whales, into the bay so the whalers on shore could kill whales in their own bay.
Whales that were hunted in Eden was in the late 1800s. Up until then there'd been a fairly thriving whale industry, assisted by a pod of orcas that used to live in the area, and they actually used to herd the other whales into the bay so that the people could go out in the boats and kill the whales. But the whaling industry died out, and as we know today, has not been resurrected.
And they were humpback whales, or what were they?
Predominantly humpbacks, although we used to get some minkies in, and also, I believe, some right whales.
Good.
But predominantly humpbacks here.
I had minke whale in Norway. They catch them there. They're not protected, and they serve them on the beach.
Yeah.
Well, here we are in Sydney Harbor. They're loading and unloading stuff. Looks like garbage coming off and food coming on. Food and supplies. I don't know what that is. That looks like garbage. Lots of garbage. And there I get the sign, Sydney Transport Group, ready to take us to the airport or tours or whatever they're doing. We're out of here by 9 o'clock, I think. It's about 7:45. We're going to have breakfast, and then we're going to the airport. I don't know what part of Sydney we're in, but there's residential areas right on the other side of that fence. There's homes there. All this structure. There's a big apartment house. And there is Sydney Harbor, one of the biggest harbors in the world. This is the exit from the house. Here's the front yard, and here is Jennifer walking with her cup of coffee.
Let's go.
Lucas and friends, 2 kids.
That thing's been like, it has a lot of room.
What does that say, Odin?
And white silence.
And what does it say in that right-hand corner?
Oh. Help me the 4 black lives.
Very good. Look at me.
I gotta go back.
He's going fast. He's catching up with the gang. Well, this is a beautiful tree-lined street, sidewalks and houses on both sides with well-cared lawns. Alameda is a very gemütlich community. Now there's a scene you don't capture very often. Walking on the way to school. And here comes Omi and 3 more kids. Well, this is a holding area at the school. This is section 11. This is a military section for something. And the teacher comes, everybody goes in.
I love that coat. That's so nice.
With pensive looking Lucas, thinking about something now. He's got our trip all mapped out today.
Yeah, it's not complicated. Did you hear what he said to drive this road?
Well, this is the Frank Otis Elementary School, a California gold ribbon school. There's a little softball sign. I'll pan over here, all the parents walking their kids to school. And there's even a school bus. Durham School Services. Some bikers with their high-tech helmets. This guy has a backlight and a front light on the helmet. Lucas was showing me the new 500-watt flashlight he has that he attaches to the bike. Extremely bright. Substitute teacher today. Uh-oh, changed the battery pack.
Yeah.
Is it working? Yeah, it's working. Okay, get it now. Do it again. Come on. You can do it right in the hole.
Remember to hit the backboard. Get closer. Get closer.
Closer, closer.
There you go.
All right, that was almost a dunk, a slam dunk. And then he goes down to look. Is that it? Well, we're in Carmel, California for one night. Airbnb. That's a tree. I don't know what it is. Lucas thinks it might be a sort of pecan nut tree. And here's the trusty van, the new Honda van that got us down here safely. Lucas driving, and this is this nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. Well accumulated. Airbnb's credit card. Hey boys! Silas and Odin ready to jump in the car. Well, we're in the Monterey Aquarium. Jennifer has season passes, so we got a good deal going in here.
Here it comes. Here it comes, Siggy.